Good afternoon, everyone. Once again, good afternoon, everyone.
Afternoon, Jerome.
Thank you. My name is Jerome Sadler. I'm the athletics department intern here at the College of Marin. This is my fifth and final organized event I'm doing here at my internship. And I just want to say thank you and much gratitude to the athletic department, Ryan Braun, and Diamond as well for giving me this opportunity to do this. As you know, today is April 15th. This is the second 76th. This marks the 76th anniversary of Jackie Robinson Day. It was incorporated in April 15, 2004, recognized by Major League Baseball. Not only is this an important date in baseball history, but one in American history. Back on April 15, 1947, Jackie Robinson made his Major League debut with the Brooklyn Dodgers, becoming the first African American player to appear in a Major League Baseball game in the modern era. Initiated for the first time on April 15, 2004, the festivity is a result of Mr. Robinson's memorable career. His debut with the Brooklyn Dodgers, today's Los Angeles Dodgers, ended approximately 80 years of baseball segregation, also known as the baseball color line or color barrier. Mr. Robinson was then inducted into the Baseball Hall of Fame in 1962. Without Mr. Robinson, none of us would be here today to appreciate this beautiful game of baseball. We want to thank him and may his legacy live on. Today, I want to thank the community partners we have today. DJ Jorge Rodriguez in the back, who provided us the music. Thank you. We have Community Action Marin today. Debbie Rogers, come on, step forward. She is a success coach manager. We also have Monica Marquez. Step forward. She is the homeless outreach specialist. And we also have Juan Vidal, and he is a client intake data specialist. These three are going to talk about who they are, and just so you know who they are for this community and what they do.
Thank you, Jerome. We're here to represent Community Action Marin. Community actions are actually national agencies, and you can find them in any county. We started back in 1965 when Lyndon B. Johnson started his war on poverty, and that's where the social services programs came up. So in Marin County, we've been here over 50 years. Our agency provides services for people who are looking for rental assistance, people who are looking for job coaching, financial coaching, credit counseling. We have children and family services. We have safety net program where we can help with PG&E applications. Also with our water bills, if you're behind the water bills. Also volunteer opportunities. So if you're a person who maybe this doesn't apply to you and you want to volunteer and give back to community, come to our agency. And you may know people in your own community, family, friends, or neighbors that could benefit from our services. So stop by our table, come by, say hi, learn a little bit more about our services. Monica, you want to talk a little bit about homeless outreach?
I didn't. Okay. So, as a homeless outreach specialist, we go out the community, see if anybody needs a help, needs a hand, and provide them with resources that they might need.
Hi everyone, I'm Juan Vidal. I work for two departments for the agency. One safety net. I work everything related to utility assistance. We have a PG&E assistance program, like Debbie was saying, water assistance, propane, and I'm also part of another program that ended yesterday. By the way, it was a tax assistance program, tax preparation program for low and mid income families in Marin County, and we successfully finished our program yesterday with over $200,000 of refunds for families in Marin. We completed 150 returns during the program, so yeah, come over to the table and we can get more information about the programs. Thank you for the invitation.
Thank you so much, Community Action Marin. We appreciate it. Next up, we have Trailhead, who was providing the delicious pulled pork barbecue sliders at the booth over here. We have Jeremy Clark, manager. Step on up. And also have Brittany Berry, who is the chef at Trailhead. They'll be letting you know who they are and what they do.
Hi guys, I'm Jeremy. We're at Trailhead Novato. We're out in Nevada, California by St. Marin High School. We're open from 7 a.m. to 8 p.m. daily. We've got coffee, beer, wine, food all day, and an awesome culinary program.
We have a great program. We just started a new pizza program. We have a little mini traveling pizza party we have. We just had 4 series the other week. So if you're looking for a nice slice of pizza, come on out with us every weekend. Not only that, we do nice small bites, little charcuterie boards on top of sandwiches are fantastic. So come on out.
I'm on deck. That's right.
Thank you so much. And last but not least, I have the Paris Monet, who will be singing the U.S. National Anthem, Lift Every Voice and Sing, and Take Me Out to the Ball Game from Sing Like the Stars Studios. So come on up and tell us about yourself.
Hi everyone, my name is Paris Monet. I'm from the Bay, Oakland specifically. I'm a singer. I've been singing for quite a while. I was given this opportunity by my singing coach, so thank you for having me. And yeah, that's it.
Thank you so much, Paris. So next up, we have the ceremonial first pitch given by Trailhead's own and College of Marin alumni, Jeremy Clark. Step on up. And also Community Action Marin, Juan Vidal.
Let it rip.
All right, next we have Paris Monet, who will be singing Lift Every Voice and Sing, and then the United States National Anthem. Paris, take it away.
Lift every voice and sing till earth and heaven ring, ring with the harmonies of liberty. Let our rejoicing rise high as the listening skies. Let it resound high as the rolling sea. Sing a song full of the hope that the dark past has taught us. Sing a song full of the hope that the present has brought us. Facing the rising sun of our new days begun. Let us march on till victory has won. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early holy light. What so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we held were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free, in the home of the brave?
Ladies and gentlemen, Paris Monet. Oh yeah. So we know what's next. It's time to play ball, boys. Let's get it. Thank you once again, College of Marin. Thank you to the community. Thank you for everybody for coming out and supporting all these student athletes on both sides of the ball. We appreciate you, and we'll see you soon. Let's go.
Well, that was a beautiful rendition of the national anthem by Paris over there. Paris, you go, girl. There she expresses her thank you. I guess I got to. I love that rendition that Paris did of the anthem. Anyway, so good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome once again to the baseball facility here at College of Marin in Kentfield, California. It is a Bay Valley Conference matchup involving the visiting Mendocino Eagles and the host College of Marin Mariners. And once again, I am your play-by-play announcer, Deandra. And like I've said before, I am a woman trapped in a man's body, and my pronouns are she, her, hers. Looks like the two umpires are here. Looks like Dean Poteet is the home plate umpire. I know Mr. Dean Poteet personally. I'm waving to him. Looks like, yep, Mr. Poteet is coming. Yeah. Doing good. Pleasure to see you. Doing just fine. Yeah. Dean Poteet swings by to give me a nice warm greeting. He is calling balls and strikes on this game today. Anyway, Mendocino comes into this contest with a conference record of 4-10. The Eagles are 10-19 overall. Mendo has a losing streak of 3 in a row. I know that in the first two games of this series, on Tuesday, College of Marin defeated Mendocino 13-3, and just last Thursday in Mendocino, the Mariners took care of the Eagles 9-3. And of course, the Mariners come into this game with a winning streak of 5 in a row. The M's are 11-3 in conference, and they are a modest 18-15 overall. So anyway, the Mariners are just a half a game behind first place Los Medanos, and the Mustangs defeated Solano by a football score of 21-10 yesterday. I know that the Mustangs got out the room against the Falcons in that 3-game series, so we'll see. The Mariners are looking to stay close to the conference leaders, because if the Mariners lose to Mendo today, it will definitely go against them, particularly in the long run. Of course, I brought my little handheld whisk broom to the park today just to commemorate what the Mariners' goal is for this game coming up. It is a beautiful Saturday afternoon. It's gorgeous out here. It's sunny. It's warm. Not a cloud in the sky. It is perfect baseball weather. Looks like the Mariners are taking the field. The Mariners clad in their black jerseys with white trousers. Mendocino in their yellow jerseys with gray trousers. It looks like it appears that the starting pitcher for College of Marin is going to be Jake Verweel, number 18. So Jake Ruiel, a southpaw on the mound, who is a sophomore, a graduate of San Rafael High School. And it appears that it is first string catcher Logan Feeney who is doing the catching honors for the M's. Feeney is a Petaluma High School alumni. Logan Feeney is a resident of the butter and egg capital of the world, that is to say Petaluma, which is in southern Sonoma County. Anyway, it looks like this will be a 9-inning affair involving the Mariners and the Eagles today. It's the final warm-up toss by Ruiel, throw to second by Logan Feeney. Anyway, we're getting ready to start this contest. It's a beautiful Saturday afternoon. The Mariners looking to get out the broom against Mendocino. Leading off for Mendocino is going to be number 11, Angel Ponce. Angel Ponce, who dons the magnificent 11, or no, Mendocino, dugout calls him 6 because of the 2 digits. Motion and the pitch. Taken in the dirt, ball 1. First pitch, 12:53. 1 ball and no strikes on Angel Ponce. Left-handed pitcher versus right-handed batter. The motion and the 1-0 pitch. It is skied over second base. That's going to be caught by the right fielder. That is Steven Elster, and that's how our ball game gets off the ground. A fly out to right. Stepping in now for Mendo is going to be number 6, Ethan Holbrook. I hear an echo from our ever-famous stadium announcer. Holbrook, a right-handed batter. The motion by Ruiel, he deals. It is line foul to the screen, strike 1. One strike, the motion in yo 1. Lifted foul to the top of the screen, first base side, strike 2. So it's Holbrook behind 0-2. Holbrook is a Ukiah resident. He is a freshman at Mendo. He's behind 0-2. And for wheels and deals, it is fouled behind the plate, still 0-2. So Holbrook stays alive for the time being. Still nothing in 2 on him. On deck is Drake Smart. For wheel into his wind, the 0-2 again. Cut on and fouled third baseline, still 0-2. So Holbrook has fouled off 2 pitches, both with an 0-2 count. It's 1 away, bases empty. It's a snow score. We're just getting this game off the ground. That is to say, the afternoon is young. 0-2 pitch once again from Ruiel. Outside, just missed with that, ball 1. It's 1-2 on Holbrook. Comes the southpaw, he's into his wind. 1-2 offering, sails high, ball 2. That latest offering wasn't close. So it's an even count of 2-2 on Ethan Holbrook. 1 away, bases loaded, bases empty, sorry. Pitch, chopper past the mound to short. Shortstop has to hurry, he fires, and it's going to be dug out. Oh, what a dig by the first baseman, that being Joey Taddy, and his 2 down. Nice assist at short by Jacob Campbell to take care of Holbrook. If I said bases loaded, I goofed. No, I meant my tongue slipped. Anyway, Drake Smart coming up to the box now for Mendo. Yeah, Drake Smart is coming up. 2 outs. Pitch in the dirt, ball 1. Nice smother that time by Logan Feeney, and it's 1-0 on Smart. For wheel, he wheels and deals the 1-0 pitch. Sky to left down the line, but it's foul, way foul, strike 1. A ball and a strike on Drake Smart. He's looking to stage a 2-out rally for the Eagles. Comes motion in the 1-1 from Ruiel. It is low and outside, ball 2. So it's a 2-ball and 1 strike count on Drake Smart. On deck appears to be Justin Lucas. Comes the motion by Ruiel, the 2-1 offering. Cut on, did he go? On appeal, he went. On appeal to the first base umpire, he says that Smart broke the plane on that, and it is 2-2. Ruiel wheels and deals the 2-2. Cut on and grounded down towards second base, fielded by Jacob Antonin. He throws high, and he somehow puts his foot back on the base. Joey Taddy, a 3-up, 3-down, shutdown inning. After half an inning, Eagles 0, Mariners coming up. The starting pitcher for Mendocino is right-handed hurler Colin Patterson. Colin is a resident of Cloverdale. He's a graduate of Cloverdale High School. He was once played for the Cloverdale Eagles. Now he's with the Mendocino Eagles. Bottom of the first inning, no score. Mariners coming up. DeAndre Gaines to lead things off for the M's. Righty versus righty. Patterson, he wheels and deals on the way to DeAndre Gaines. It is taken low and away. Ball one. DeAndre Gaines is leadoff man for College of Marin. He's a Pinole Valley High School alumni. He's got a 1-0 count. Patterson deals. Sky to right field. This is deep. Right field racing back to the wall. This is deep. It's going to short up the right field wall. Oh, my goodness. Gaines may have an opportunity for three. Look at him speed into third. Oh, he had jets coming out of his heels. A leadoff triple on the second pitch by Colin Patterson. Now Jacob Campbell, the Mariners, with an early opportunity here. As a drive over the right fielder's head, and DeAndre had himself a three-baser. Jacob Campbell in the box as the infield remains deep for Mendocino. Patterson deals on the way to Campbell. It is taken inside, 1-0. Campbell defensively the shortstop for the M's. He's got a 1-0 count on him. Colin Patterson deals the 1-0 pitch. Taken outside, nice high by Campbell, 2-0. 2 balls, no strikes on Campbell. DeAndre Gaines on third, who got that triple just a little bit ago. 2-0. Sky, foul to the right. That's out of play all the way to the soccer pitch. Strike one. Like I said, Campbell defensively the shortstop. He had one defensive assist in the top half. Of course, Campbell is also a Pinole resident. Patterson deals the 2-1 to Campbell. It is in the dirt. Nice way for the catcher to smother it. Being Joey Thomas is the starting catcher for Mendo in today's contest. And it's Campbell with a 3-ball and 1-strike count. Patterson deals the 3-1. Ripped over third. That's going to be a base hit. Trotting into the promised land is DeAndre Gaines, and the Mariners get the early edge here in the first inning. Wow, still nobody out. An RBI single for Campbell. Now I think it's going to be Lucas Schaefer. Lucas Schaefer stepping in, righty versus righty matchup. Patterson into a stretch. He deals to Schaefer. It is chopper to third base. It's going to be a fair ball. Throws to second one, and that's going to be safe on first. So out at second, by virtue of the fielder's choice, is Campbell. Score that as 5-4 FC. Joey Taddy stepping in. He's the cleanup man with Schaefer on first base with one down. The stretch by Patterson. Here comes the offering to Taddy. It is taken inside corner. That's a strike. 0-1 on the Mariners cleanup batter. Of course, Taddy defensively at first base for the M's. He's got 1 strike on him. Mendo thinking double play. That's how their infield stands. Stretch and the 1-strike pitch. There goes trying to pitch. Ripped into left. That's going to be a base hit on a hit and run play. But it is station to station as a quick release into third base. So stopping on second to Schaefer. Hit and run play, but it was station to station. Stephen Elsner stepping in, who's a graduate of Archbishop Reardon High School. He resides in the city. First and second, 1 out. It's 1-0 Mariners, but they have an opportunity to get some insurance. Patterson ready. Check on second. Target inside. He deals to Elsner. The skied on a pop right side. First baseman, it's like it's going to be, it's at the Dean Poteet, home plate umpire, so didn't feel play if it's fair. But the first baseman, that being Brett Baxman, caught it anyway, so it's 2 outs. Here's Shake Ferguson, who's a graduate of Tamalpais High School. He's up with 2 on and this time 2 away. Patterson is ready. Check second. And he deals to Ferguson. It is skied foul to the right. Should go out of play, I think. Yes, it kind of hit something, or I kind of heard that loud clang in the background as 3 Eagles were in pursuit, but they ran out of real estate, kind of clanged off a portable announcer's booth that's typically used for Mariner soccer games, but that portable announcer's booth is parked just beyond the right field side of the baseball facility. 1 strike on Ferguson. So it's Schaefer on second, Taddy on first. 2 down, Mariners up 1-0 in the first. Stretch, and Patterson deals in the dirt. Nice way for the catcher, that being Joey Thomas, to block it, and it's 1-1. So a base hit to the outfield by Ferguson can possibly score Lucas Schaefer from second. Mariners up by a run here in the first, but it is early. The Mariners do have the early edge here. Patterson taking his time. Now he's finally into his stretch. Here comes the 1-1 pitch. Stripped into center field. That is going to be a base hit. A center fielder plays it on the bounce. Here comes Schaefer to score. Taddy's going to be stopped on third. Retreating back to first is Ferguson. That's a Fergalicious RBI. And the Mariners do have an insurance run. Here comes Caleb Jeske, who dons the Sweet 16 on his uniform. Two 2-0 Mariners as they have runners at the corners, but still 2 down. This is the 7th batter the Mariners have sent to bat here in the first inning. Mariners have the early lead here, stretched by Patterson. He deals to Jeske. It is ticking on the outside corner. That's a strike. 0-1 to count on Caleb. Caleb Jeske, who is an Angwin resident. He's a graduate of St. Helena High School. Here's a stretch by Patterson, and here it is. Script ground ball hit down to third base. He's going to pick it up, fire across the diamond. It's going to be in time. Yes. So 2 men are left, but the Mariners do hit the scoreboard first. At the end of 1, 2-0 College of Marin. Yes, you said it, bud. Back in black. The Mariners are back in black especially with their jerseys. The Mariners' offense was high voltage in the bottom of the first. Here we are. Top second, Justin Lucas to lead things off for Mendo. It's 4, 5, and 6 for the Eagles. Jake Verweel on the bump for the M's. Comes Jake Verweel. He deals to Justin Lucas. It is a bluff swing, but he takes it low. That was just a tad downstairs, not by much though. So it's 1-0 on Lucas. They're still taking their time turning off the music. 1-0 pitch. Swinging a foul straight back to the screen. I can still hear a faint glimmer of that number, Back in Black by AC/DC. Dude, I think Axl Rose the current lead singer for AC/DC? I think so. 1-1 pitch from Verweel. It is taken on the outside corner. Strike 2 called, so it's Justin Lucas behind 1-2. Should mention Lucas is a Ukiah resident. Here comes the motion and the 1-2. Cut on and fouled to the backstop. Still 1-2. I guess Diamond going into the announcer's booth saying, yeah, turn off the music, por favor. And they do. Wow. 1-2 pitch from Verweel to Lucas. Ground ball past the mound to short. It's going to be a nice diving stop by Campbell. Can he throw him out? Oh, not quite. It plopped off the glove of Taddy. That would have been the greatest play in Mariner history had Taddy been able to properly secure it. But Justin Lucas gets himself aboard. That's the first base runner for Mendocino. Here's Brett Baxman. Brett Baxman in the box. He's up representing the tying run for the Eagles. The latest play was declared a hit. For wheel into a stretch. He deals to Baxman and is taken outside 1-0. As for wheel, takes his time. He works from the stretch. Comes the check on first. The 1-0 sails outside, ball 2. Well, Jake Verweel breezed through the first, but it's allowed Justin Lucas to lead off and reach. And now it's 2 balls and no strikes on Baxman. On deck is Adrian Villalpando. 2-0 pitch. Swing and a miss. So it's 2 balls and 1 strike on Baxman. 2-1 on Baxman. Yeah, Brett Baxman, the potential tying run for Mendo. The stretch and the 2-1. Swing and a miss. So it's a 2 ball and 2 strike count on Baxman. I should mention, Baxman is a Chico resident, graduate of Pleasant Valley High School, the Vikings, as they're called. Verweel ready. 2-2 to Baxman. Cut on a miss. Strike 3, and that's 1 down for Mendocino in the second inning. Adrian Villalpando stepping up to bat. He is a Fort Bragg resident, a graduate of Ukiah High School. Lucas on first, this time 1 away. Joey Teddy playing on the base, holding Lucas. Here it comes from Verweel. It's taken a little bit outside, not by much. 1-0 on Adrian. 1-0. Adrian represents the tying run for Mendo. Verweel ready. Here comes the check and the 1-0. Taken in there for a strike on the outer half. 1-1 the count on Adrian Villalpando. It appears on deck is Joey Thomas, the catcher. Left-hander ready. Here comes the 1-1 pitch. It's fouled off to the on-deck circle, first base side. Strike 2. 1-2 on Adrian. This is Justin Lucas, who led off with an infield single. He's still on first at the moment. Stretch. And Verweel deals. Scrub up past the mound. Shorts could be 2. Steps on second, fire to first. Double play. A 6-3. Trent Kelling to retire Mendocino in order. After 1.5, 2-0, College of Marin. Check out this number, sharp dressed man. Well, dude, check me out. I'm a sharp dressed woman, am I not? Logan Feeney, who's defensively the catcher for the Mariners, stepping up. Mariners up 2-0 as the Mariners have an opportunity to obtain some more offense. 8-9-1 do-up as it's Logan Feeney, Jacob Antone, and DeAndre Gaines, the do-ups for the M's. Colin Patterson on the bump for Mendocino. Motion and pitch on the way to Logan Feeney. It is taken on the outside corner. That's strike 1 on Feeney. Comes the 1 strike pitch from Colin Patterson. It is taken downstairs, ball 1. 1-1 on Feeney. Logan Feeney leading off for the M's. Here comes the motion and the 1-1 pitch. Trupper foul toward the third base dugout. Strike two. Yeah, then, yeah. I think I'm a sharp dressed woman. Yeah, check out my dress. 1-2 on Feeney. Patterson, he's into his wind. The 1-2 offering sails high. Ball two. That latest offering was not even close. 2-2 on Feeney. Patterson wheels and deals the 2-2. Swinging a drive on to shallow left. The shortstop on the outfield grass fighting the sun, and he makes the catch for out number one. So a pop out to short by Feeney. Jacob Antony stepping in now for College of Marin. So it's one away. Jacob Antony in the box for the Mariners. Righty versus righty matchup. Motion by Patterson. Here it comes. Sails upstairs. Ball one. Antony, the ninth batter in the Mariners lineup. He's got 1 ball and no strikes on him. Mariners up 2-0 in the second, and they have 1 out. 1-0 pitch to Antony. To sky to deep left. This has got some carry. Left fielder racing back to the warning track. It is. Oh, it falls in. The left fielder lost his footing. I guess the left fielder did not see where the ball was going. He may have lost it in the sun, and it fell for a 1-out double for Antony. So I guess the ball kind of landed 3 feet to his left, and it fell in on the warning track, and that allowed Antony to reach by virtue of a double. Well, I guess I'm thinking the left fielder may have lost that one in the sun. I know the sun is beaming in that direction. That's the way I see it. That's to see the direction of the sun in the sky. That wheel in the sky, as foretold by Journey. DeAndre Gaines in the box now for the Mariners. Antony on second, still 1 out. Patterson deals to Gaines, taken outside for a ball, 1-0. Of course, DeAndre Gaines scored the first of what has so far been the Mariners' 2 runs. He tripled and scored in the first inning. Patterson works from the stretch. 1-0. Stripped on the run. Oh, knocked down at third base. He has to pick it up. He fires across. It is just in the nick of time. And one away to retire DeAndre. And staying put on second is Antony. 2 outs. Jacob Campbell, who drove in the first of the Mariners' 2 runs in the first inning. He had that RBI single that plated Gaines. So Campbell looking to drive in another run here. A base hit to the outfield can theoretically score Antony. We'll see. Righty versus righty matchup. Patterson goes into his stretch. Check on second. The offering to Campbell, it is taken inside. 1-0. Good eye from Campbell, and it's 1-0 on the Mariners shortstop. So 2 outs. Jacob Antony on second to reach by that double. The right-hander stretch being Patterson. 1-0. Skied on a pot. This is foul, and it's out of play. I guess they kind of have that. They want to toot that horn to make sure people in the beach volleyball courts as well as in that miniature soccer field don't get a headache. Ball to strike on Campbell. Comes right-hander stretch. Here comes the 1-1 pitch. Taken on the inside corner for a strike. So it's 1-2 on Campbell. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Campbell looking to drive in Antony. Runner Antony on second with 2 away here in the second. The right-hander is ready. Bluff to come to second, and that's 1 disengagement. So another disengagement will, I'm guessing that does result in a balk if he does another disengagement. Still 1-2 on Campbell. Patterson ready. Check on second. 1-2. Sails high and inside. Almost Nick Campbell, and it's 2-2. Lucas Schaefer is on deck. Bottom of the second, Mariners up 2-0 as they have a runner on second and Antony with 2 down. Right-hander into a stretch. 2-2. Bluff swing. Did he offer? That was declared a ball. That was achingly close, that latest pitch. Well, that was good poise by Campbell to hold up on that one. 3-2. Campbell hoping for base hitter ball 4. There's the stretch of Patterson. He deals the payoff. Swing ground ball hit down toward shortstop. He picks it up, picks it across. It's going to be in time, I think. No, save! Oh, wow! Somehow Campbell beat the play. It was bang, bang. Well, I guess shortstop did not have enough zip on that throw to first. Stopping on third is Campbell. Mariners have runners at the corners with still 2 away. Lucas Schaefer in the box for College of Marin. So runners at the corners, still 2 out. Schaefer looking to pick up a run for the M's. Here comes Patterson. He is ready. Target inside. He deals to Schaefer. It is taking on the outer half for a strike. 0-1 the count on Lucas. We'll call him Patterson, and the Eagles facing some trouble here in the second. It's already 2-0 Mariners, but they have an opportunity to knock in more. 1 strike pitch. Scrum ball. Pass the mound short. He's going to pick it up. Step on second, fielder's choice. So that leaves 2 out there. Score that as 6 unassisted. At the end of 2, it is Mariners leading the Eagles 2-0. Top half of the third inning, it is Mendocino trailing the Mariners 2-0 as it's going to be Joey Thomas to lead things off. Joey is defensively the catcher for Mendocino. He is a Vacaville resident, a graduate of Vacaville High School. Vacaville, which was put on the map by the Nut Tree. So 7, 8, 9, the steerage of the Mendocino lineup to up Jake Verweel on the mound. Here it comes. Line on the ground and through. A base hit on the first offering as Thomas will stop there on first. So Joey was not a doubting Thomas as he wrapped a single to left on the first offering. Now batting is going to be Diego Velasco. Diego Velasco, a guy I like to think of as San Diego. Yeah. I have 2 Padre players on my fantasy baseball team, being Jake Cronenworth and Manny Machado. Here's the stretch. Verweel checks first and deals. He bunts it in the air. It's going to be foul, just way past the reach of the catcher, Logan Peeney. So it's 1-0 on Diego, or 0-1 rather. Yeah, it would be 1-0 if this was Japanese baseball, but in USA baseball, it's 0-1. You can believe it, yeah. In Japanese baseball, they do strikes first and balls second, unlike here in the United States. 0-1. Swing and a miss. He chased a high and outside offering, so it's San Diego behind 0-2. Monday is on deck. Now the left-hander Verweel is ready. Checks first. Throw to first. Not in time. Should mention Diego Velasco is a resident of Nice, California, a graduate of Upper Lake High School. He's got 2 strikes on him. Stretch by Verweel. 0-2. Way outside. 1-2. We'll see. Of course, I know Jake Verweel has faced the minimum through 2 innings. Of course, he allowed Joey Thomas to get aboard by virtue of a single to left here in the third. Stretch. Comes the 1-2. Taken upstairs, ball 2. I just found out that the San Francisco Giants lost to the Detroit Tigers 7-6 in 11 innings. Well, back-to-back nights, the Gents were humbled in extras. Here it is. Inside. It's strike 3 inside corner. I was kind of a delayed strike call by Dean Poteet, home plate umpire. Well, it's 1 away. Jacob Monday stepping up to bat now, representing the tying run. Like I said last Tuesday, I don't believe this kid shares any relation with Rick Monday, or does he? Stretch, here it comes. Sky foul to the screen, strike one. I remember, like I said last Tuesday, remember Rick Monday was a hero in Game 5 of the 1981 NLCS when he hit that ninth inning home run off Montreal Expos ace Steve Rogers. Here it is. Drops on the lower outside corner for a strike. 0-2 on Monday. Nothing in 2 on Mondays. It's Joey Thomas on first with 1 out. Stretch by Verweel. Here it is. Sales outside 1-2. Angel Ponce is on deck. We're in the third inning. Mariners up 2-0, but the Eagles have the tying run in the batter's box. Stretch by the southpaw. 1-2. Sales outside. Now it's 2-2 on Monday. So back in the box goes Jacob Monday. Jake Verweel facing Jacob Monday, left-handed pitcher versus right-handed batter, respectively. 2-2 from the southpaw. It is skied foul to right all the way toward the sucker pitch. Still 2-2. Looks like now Dean Poteet makes a request for more baseballs. He says 5 when you get a chance. Yeah, that'll be a nice, generous amount of baseballs from the ball department. Now the left-hander is ready. Target outside. Here it is. Skied to right down the line. Right fielder Stepping Elsner back and up a little bit. He reaches over his shoulder and makes the catch. Nice catch by Steven Elsner. And back to first goes Joey Thomas, 2 away. Back to the top of the Mendocino lineup is going to be Angel Ponce. Because I know that the Oakland Athletics are playing the New York Mets. Yeah, the A's are hosting Los Mets at the Coliseum. That game kicked off earlier today at 1:07. Note that the Mets trounced the A's yesterday. Stretch, here it comes. Swing and a miss. He chased one in the dirt, and that is the definition of going fishing. No balls, 1 strike on Angel Ponce. 1 strike on Ponce. Here comes the stretch by the southpaw, rather. Here comes the 0-1. Outside, nice high. 1-1. Of course, when I think about this guy's first name, I think later this weekend, one of the women in my life is inviting me to her house. She's going to serve us some cake, and she says it's going to be luscious devil's food. 1-1 pitch. In the dirt, nice smother. And the runner's going to second and fire it in there. He's going to be out. Oh, baby, come and light my fire. Oh, Joey Thomas was a doubting Thomas after all. He is nailed trying to advance on a bad pitch in the dirt. So after 2.5, it is 2-0 College of Marin. Bottom half of the third inning, it is 2-0 Mariners, as they will send Joey Taddy to lead things off. Memo to Mendocino, don't stop believing. Here's Joey Taddy facing Colin Patterson. The motion and the pitch from Patterson, it is sticking in the dirt 1-0. I will say, the way Mendocino is right now, they are pretty well cashed in for the year, but they are hoping to enjoy the role of a spoiler. 1-0 pitch on the way to Joey Taddy. It is a bluff swing, but he takes it outside. Good eye by Taddy. 2-0 on the Mariners cleanup batter. Mariners have gotten 6 hits in 2 innings so far. The 2-0 pitch from Patterson, it is in the dirt ball, squirts behind the catcher Joey Thomas, and it is 3-0. On deck is Steven Elsner. He will bat after Taddy. Of course, Joey has got 3 balls and no strikes on him. Patterson wheels and deals a little upstairs, not by much, so a walk on 4 pitches to lead off. Here's Steven Elsner to the box for the Mariners. Steven Elsner coming up with Taddy on first. There's first baseman Brett Baxter playing on the base, holding Taddy. Patterson into the stretch. He deals to Elsner. Slide to left field. This is pretty deep. Left fielder shielding his face, and he's going to, a center fielder calling him off. It's going to be tough, and he makes the catch in front of the scoreboard. Nice gem in center. That was a tough catch to make. So Elsner is retired. Jake Ferguson coming up to bat for the Mariners. Taddy still on first, this time 1 away. I know that in one of the tables behind the baseball facility, they're actually serving sliders. I'll go grab myself a few of those after this game ends. Here's the stretch pitch to Ferguson. It's taken upstairs 1-0. Yeah, that's right. After this game, I get to grab some sliders as some post-game grub. Do they ought to consider that compensation for what I do. Patterson into his stretch. Comes the 1-0 pitch. Check swing foul to the right of the plate. Strike 1. Today, the Oakland Athletics are hosting the New York Mets at the Coliseum. That's right, Los Mets, as they're commonly called. A ball and a strike on Ferguson. Here's the stretch by Colin Patterson. There's the 1-1. It hits him. Hits him in the hand, and that's painful. That is the definition of taking one for the team. That was a Fergalicious way to get plunked. Being pushed to second is Taddy. First and second still 1 out. Caleb Jeske in the box for College of Marin. So a walk and a hit batsman are the reason why Mariners have runners on first and second here. Caleb Jeske dons the Sweet 16 on his uniform. He's got a chance to knock in a run or two. Mariners up 2-0 in the third. Patterson ready. He checks and he deals to Caleb. Taken in there for a strike. Goes in the lower portion of the plate. It's 0-1 on Jeske. We'll see. A base hit to the outfield can possibly score Taddy. Of course, Taddy, he's not really a fast runner, but he's not slow either. Patterson ready. The 1 strike pitch. Stripped over third. That's going to be a foul ball. It's just foul. So that's good metal rather on that one, but it was strike 2 down the left field line. Yeah, so it was foul. It was foul by about a foot down the left field line. I saw it with my eagle eyes. 0-2 on Jeske. First and second, 1 down for the Mariners here in the third. Comes Patterson, he's ready. 0-2. Trip foul to the right. That's how to play. It's going to sound the horn to make sure nobody puts the con back in concussion. Like I said, the Mariners come into this game with a modest 18-15 overall record. The M's are just a half a game behind Los Medanos in the Bay Valley Conference pennant race. Here's a stretch by Patterson. 0-2 to Jeske. Louis chased one low and missed it. Strike 3, and it's 2 down as it's going to be up to Logan Feeney to pick up a run or 2 here. Logan Feeney up with runners on first and second, and this time 2 away for the Mariners. As the right-hander Patterson and the Eagles still facing a threat. He deals to Feeney, upping Patterson. Lined into center field. That is going to be a base hit. Center fielder plays it out of bounds. Taddy's going to try to score. The throw is well offline. And Logan Feeney's caught between second and third. The throw back to second. There's going to be a pickle. The throw is going to be tagged on the hip. He's out. So the trail batter is out, trying to retreat back to first. But the Mariners do get a run nonetheless. So the Mariners do pad their lead. It is 3-0 College of Marin at the end of 3 innings of play. Top of the fourth inning. Yeah, check me out. I'm Deandra. I am Mariner fan. Angel Ponce to lead things off for Mendocino. Says take for wheel, who's faced the minimum through 3. 1, 2, and 3 do up for Mendo here in the fourth. The motion and the pitch from Burrell. Scoring them up, pulls back. That's taken upstairs 1-0. Ponce, Holbrook, and Smart, the do-ups for the Eagles here in the fourth inning. They trail 3-0. The motion and the 1-0 from Burrell is picking a little upstairs, ball 2. So it's Angel with a 2-ball and no strike count on him. Now for wheels and deals, the 2-0 going inside, 3-0 on Angel. Balls and no strikes. Well, we'll see Angel hoping for base hitter, ball 4 here. Left-hander wheels and deals. It is in there for a strike on the outer half, and Angel will do it. So it's Ponce still ahead this time, 3-1. Comes the 3-1 pitch. Slide to right center field. This is deep and in the yard. It's going to be DeAndre Gaines tracking it down to right center. What a way for DeAndre to close down the alley and put it away for the first out. But so with one way, that will send up Ethan Holbrook. Now, one thing about Ethan Holbrook, I'm guessing this guy was named after Ethan Kraft, who was one of the characters in Lizzie McGuire. Remember one of Hillary Duff's original programs. Pitch, chopper, left side, foul, strike 1. I'm just being funny. 1 strike on Holbrook. 1 away, bases empty for Mendo here in the fourth inning. Here comes from Burrell. Is swinging and a miss. He chased one low and missed it. Strike 2. So it's Ethan behind 0-2. Burrell is ready. He deals the 0-2 in the dirt, kind of blocked to the right of Logan Feeney, so it is 1-2. So 1 ball and 2 strikes on Holbrook. Burrell is into his winds, 1-2. Slipped over short's going to be in there for a base hit in the shallow center as Holbrook will round first. He's going to take a long trade. He's going to try for second. He will be in there sliding as so it's kind of a miscommunication between DeAndre Gaines in center and Lucas Schaefer in left. So it's Holbrook into second. So it's a single and he advances to second on the play. Drake Smart, I'm guessing when I consider his first name, he was named presumably after someone named Donald from Disney and someone named Daffy from Warner Brothers. Yeah, he'll be cracking on this plate appearance. Here it is. In the dirt, nice block that time by Feeney, and it's 1-0. Of course, I could never properly do an imitation of Donald Duck or Daffy Duck. Then again, my name is not Mel Blanc. Here's Burrell into his stretch. Comes the 1-0 pitch. It's on the outer half for a strike, so it's 1 ball, 1 strike on Smart. Well, like I said, this kid is on the Mendocino College Dean's list. His GPA is definitely up there. He could be the valedictorian. Here comes the 1-1 pitch. Sails outside, ball 2. So Mariners up 3-0. Top of the fourth is Mendocino has runner on second with 1 out. Justin Lucas, the cleanup man, is on deck. Now Burrell is ready. Comes the check on second. The 2-1 pitch. Skied, foul. This is out of play. I did not see where that ball landed, but then again, maybe I'm probably better off not knowing. 2-2 the count on Smart. So runner on second and Ethan Holbrook with 1 out. Burrell ready. Comes the check on second, the 2-2. Scrum off first base on that is just nice diving stop and by Teddy. Did he get him? He got him! What a way for Teddy to knock it down with a dive. He straightened back up pretty quickly and raced to the bag, and Teddy got him by a millimeter. Well, stopping on third on the play is Ethan Holbrook. 2 outs. Justin Lucas looking to live up to his role as a cleanup batter. See, runner on third with 2 outs as Burrell works from the stretch. Comes the offering to Lucas. Line foul off the screen, first base side, strike 1. So Justin Lucas looking to live up to his role as a cleanup batter. He's looking to register a perfect 10 on this plate appearance. He wears number 10. For Wheel, deals the 1-strike pitch. Sails outside 1-1. One ball, 1 strike on Justin Lucas. Brett Baxman is on deck. Here's a stretch by Verweel, the left-hander. 1-1 pitch. Outside again, 2-1. 2 balls and 1 strike on Justin Lucas. 2 away, runner on third, and Ethan Holbrook with 2 away. Mendocino trails 3-0 in the fourth. Stretched by the southpaw. Here comes the 2-on pitch. Swing and a miss. 2-2 on Justin Lucas. We'll see. Jake Verweel looking to slip another strike by Justin Lucas. We'll see runner on third with 2 down. Stretch by the southpaw. Comes the 2-2. Cut on and missed, and the Mariners end the jam here in the fourth. So after 3.5, Mariners up 3-0. Bottom half of the fourth inning, it is 3-0 College of Marin. Is leading off is going to be Jacob Antone. So Colin Patterson still on the mound for Mendocino as Colin gave up 2 runs in the first and 1 more in the third. So the Mariners lead at 3-0. Antone, Gaines, and Campbell the do-ups, 9, 1, and 2 in respective order. Patterson wheels and deals to Antone. It is scramble on the first pitch toward short. He picks it up. The quick release first. It's going to be 1 pitch, 1 away. So 6-3 putout retires Antone. Back to the top of the Mariner lineup. Here comes DeAndre Gaines. Just so you're all aware, the USFL is having their opening weekend this weekend. That's right. The USFL 2023 kickoff is actually today. Motion in the pitch from Patterson to Gaines. So the sales upstairs 1-0. That's right. The USFL, which is a spring football league, currently has 8 teams. 1-0 pitch to Gaines. It is skied foul to right out of play toward the sucker pitch 1-1. And of course, in this circuit, they play all of their games at neutral sites. Of course, there are 8 teams in the circuit. Dude, they ought to resurrect the Oakland Invaders. 1-1 pitch from Colin Patterson is on the inside corner. Strike 2 called, so it's DeAndre behind 1-2. Jacob Campbell is on deck. Patterson, he deals 1-2. Reach from foul to the third base dugout, still 1-2. 1-2 on DeAndre Gaines. Righty versus righty matchup. 1 away, bases empty. Mariners up 3-0 in the fourth. Motion and the right-hander's 1-2 deal. Ball all the way to the backstop. Skips in the dirt, and Thomas was unable to block it at all. So it's 2-2 on DeAndre. The right-hander wheels and deals the 2-2. Swing and a miss. He chased a high offering, and that is 2 down for the Mariners here in the fourth. Two outs. Jacob Campbell steps up with the bases empty. Here comes motion and the pitch from Patterson. Skied on a pop to the right. This looks like it could be playable. I don't know. First baseman under it. He makes the catch in foul territory. Nice play by Brett Baxman. 3 up, 3 down for the M's. The College of Marin Mariners go pretty quickly in the fourth. At the end of 4, 3-0, College of Marin. And that number, Crazy Train by Ozzy Osbourne. I will say, yeah, Ozzy Osbourne was one of the charter members of Black Sabbath. Here's Brett Baxman, who made the final defensive putout to wrap up the fourth, leading off here on the top of the fifth as Mendocino trails the Mariners 3-0 as we got 4 innings down, 5 innings left to play. Baxman is the leadoff batter facing southpaw Jake Verweel. Motion by Verweel, he deals. That is on the outer half for a strike. 0-1 the count on Baxman. Now comes the southpaw for Wheel. He wheels and deals. 0-1. Swing and a miss. So it's 0-2 on Brett Baxman. So 2 strikes on Brett Baxman. 5, 6, and 7 due up for the Eagles in the fifth. Comes the motion by the southpaw. Here it is. Swing and a miss. 3 pitches, 3 strikes. 1 down, and here comes Adrian Villalpando. This kid has a very fascinating last name. Of course, I know that in the NBA playoffs, the Sacramento Kings are hosting the Golden State Warriors today at 5 from Golden One Center in Sacramento. The pitch from Verweel, low and inside, ball 1. 1-0 on Adrian. Of course, I will say that it is possible that the Kings could dethrone the Warriors this year. The Golden State Warriors are the defending NBA champions. 1-0 pitch. He takes it on the outer half. That's a strike. He squared the bunt, and he didn't offer, but it was still on the plate. A ball and a strike on Adrian. Comes for Wheel. He deals 1-1. Low and inside, ball 2. Well, we're in the top of the fifth of what's going to be a 9-inning affair between the M's and Eagles. So far, College of Marin is in the driver's seat. 2-1 pitch to Adrian. It is skied foul to the right. That's going to go out of play. Strike 2. Tell that Diamond Alexander, who works for College of Marin Kinesiology and Athletics, she's clad in her blue Dodger hat. But something she is originally from SoCal. I think she says she's from Inglewood. Is she not? Comes the 2-2 offering. Outside 3-2. Of course, I got to get a copy of that, one of the latest Eagles albums. I think it's Eagles Live at the Forum in Inglewood. They got Inglewood, which is the site of SoFi Stadium. Comes the 3-2 payoff from Verweel. Swinging a pop foul. This is going to head out of play to the right. Still a full count. So it's still a 3-2 count on Adrian Villalpando. So Adrian hoping for base hitter, ball 4. And for Wheel, he takes his time. Now he wheels and deals the payoff. Outside missed with that, ball 4. So the Eagles needed a base runner or 2 or 3. Here's Joey Thomas stepping in for Mendocino. Joey Thomas looking to generate something for the Eagles. Mendocino was held off the board for the first 4 innings. We'll see. The Eagles looking to wake up their bats here in the 5th. They trail by 3. Here's the southpaw for Wheel. He's into a stretch. He deals to Thomas. Sails outside 1-0. Of course, just so you know, Joey Thomas shares no relation with the Big Hurt. Remember Frank Thomas was that big slugger for the White Sox back in the 1990s? Man, Frank Thomas should be in the Hall of Fame. 1-0 pitch. Outside 2-0. Yeah. I think Frank Thomas may already be in Cooperstown. Because I know Frank Thomas had a brief stint with the Oakland Athletics in 2006. Before the 2006 season, the A's did aggressively attack the free agent market that year. Here it is. It's followed off to the screen. Strike one. That's right. The Oakland A's, they almost never aggressively attacked the free agent market. But that year was an exception. I know the A's got Frank Thomas as one of their acquisitions, along with, I think, was it Milton Bradley, one of their acquisitions as well? I don't recall. Stretched by Verweel. Comes the throw to first. Going to get him off base. Throw up. Chatty's going to pick it. Oh, okay. I guess the throw went to the first baseman, Taddy, but he had trouble plopping it or kind of grasping it out of his glove, and it allowed the runner to advance to second. Yeah, I'll tell you what. Yeah, Adrian just advanced to second because Taddy could not get the ball out of his glove. Yeah, maybe Joey Taddy should have done a Terry Mulholland on that one. Remember when Terry Mulholland did that at Shea Stadium in '86? It is line into right field down the line. As Steven Elster under it, looks like the runner is going to tag up. There goes the runner. He's going to take a gamble and he's going to advance to third, sliding just ahead of the throw. So fly out to right by Joey Thomas, and advancing to third is Adrian. 2 outs. Remember that time when in Shea Stadium back in 1986, Terry Mulholland fielded a Keith Hernandez chopper right back to the mound, and he could not get the ball out of his glove. So he threw his glove to Bob Brenly, the first baseman, to retire the batter. That's something Major League Baseball hasn't seen before or since. Diego Velasco in the box, stretched by the southpaw. He deals to San Diego. Foul tip to the screen, strike one. So we'll say, yeah. 1 strike on Diego Velasco. See, it's 2 outs. Adrian on third base. For Wheel ready comes the 1 strike offering. Taking on the outside corner, strike 2 called, so it's San Diego behind 0-2. On deck is Jacob Monday. Left-hander works from the stretch, that being for Wheel. 0-2. Pop foul out of play directly behind us, still 0-2. So I should mention that my next gigs with College of Marin Baseball will take place when they host Napa Valley College on Tuesday, April 25th, and Friday, April 28th. 0-2 once again. Pop foul over the screen, and this once again out of play. I guess you might as well. I guess a lot of people like to toot their own horn. I guess, it's basically, the Mariners looking to toot their own horn in pursuit of a Bay Valley Conference title. 0-2 once again. It's popped up. This is playable. Shielding is who's going to make the call. It's going to be the third baseman. That being nice catch by Ferguson at third base to keep that runner on third. We are halfway through this contest. Mariners leading the Eagles 3-0. Bottom half of the 5th inning, it is 3-0 College of Marin. As Lucas Schaefer will lead things off for College of Marin. We'll see. I know that the Mariners tallied twice in the first and once more in the third and lead at 3-0. Schaefer, Taddy, and Elsner, the meat of the Mariner lineup, 3, 4, and 5, 2 up for the M's. Colin Patterson on the mound. Comes the motion and the pitch on the way to Lucas from Colin. It is sky to deep left down the line, but that is all the way toward Kent Middle School. But that, my friends, is a very long strike one. I'll tell you what, Lucas hit that ball all the way to the Kent Middle School parking lot. Wow, talk about a tremendous blast in the wrong direction. 1 strike pitch on the way to Lucas from Collins. Sky to deep left. Is this going to do it this time? Let's see. Home run! This time, Lucas Schaefer made sure, and it's 4-0 Mariners. The first pitch was a long foul. This one was a long fair ball. It sailed all the way toward Grant Grover School. Check out the monster mash at home plate between Schaefer and Joey Taddy. Now comes Joey Taddy. Of course, Joey Taddy had a 3-run homer in the 6th inning last Thursday at Mendocino College. So here's Joey Taddy looking to go back-to-back. Here it comes. Sails high, ball 1. 1-0 the count on the cleanup batter, Joey Taddy. Like I said, Joey had a 3-run Jimmy Jack in Mendocino last Thursday. 1-0 pitch. Skied to center. This is in the yard. His center fielder coming in. Who's going to make the call? Oh, it falls in! I guess the shortstop had a bad read on it, but it fell kind of behind him to his left, so it fell for a what seems to be a Texas leaguer. That, my friends, is a hit. Steven Elster stepping up to bat now for the Mariners. From the way I see it, the Mariners are determined to stay close to Los Bananos in the Bay Valley Conference pennant race. Steven Elster coming up with Taddy on first. Here it comes. Taking downstairs, ball 1. So it's 1-0 on Elster. Of course, I know that they're selling, they're actually having free sliders behind the ballpark. Here's the stretch. The 1-0 pitch. Skied foul to right, out of play, strike one, rails right. In case those people who are kind of providing complimentary sliders, if you're listening right now, would you mind supplying me with 4 of those mini sandwiches after the game? 1-1 pitch, all tipped to the backstop, strike 2. Yeah, I could use a bite to eat after this game ends. Because I did have a sandwich pregame, but dude, I'm probably going to be famished by the time this game ends. 1-2 on Steven Elster. Patterson is ready. Here comes the 1-2 from Colin Patterson. Ground down in the hole. It's going to be backhanded to short. He throws to second. It is off the bullseye and it skips into shallow right. And somewhat into no man's land as Elster advances to second. And stopping on third is Taddy. So the Mariners have an opportunity after that error. Here's Jake Ferguson looking to provide some Fergalicious offense for the M's. Second and third, still nobody down. 4-0 Mariners here in the bottom of the 5th. The Mariners, like I said earlier in this game, they have a winning streak of 5 in a row. And I got my little whisk broom that I brought into the facility today. Second and third, still nobody out. Ferguson in the box. Infield pulled in for Mendo. Here it comes. Line to second, he makes the grab. Oh, yeah, he's going to double him off. Oops. So Steven Elster was doubled off second at the line out right to the second baseman, Angel Ponce. 2 outs as Joey Taddy still on third. Caleb Jeske, line out right to second, and Elster was way off second, and the second baseman raced over to take it unassisted for the double play. Caleb Jeske up with Taddy on third, 2 away. Infield goes back for Mendo. There's the stretch. Pitch to Caleb Jeske. It is upstairs 1-0. So Colin Patterson has already allowed 4 runs and 8 hits to the Mariners sluggers. Like I said, Mendocino is 10-19 overall. Here's the right-hander stretch. The 1-0 to Caleb. Line foul to the screen, strike 1. So, like I said, Mendocino, their playoff hopes are pretty much out of the playoff picture. But of course, Mendocino is hoping to play the role of a spoiler against somebody. It could be College of Marin, but who knows? Here's Patterson into his stretch. 1-1 pitch to Jeske. It is a bluff swing, but he takes it in the dirt. Ball 2. Good block that time by Joey Thomas. So it's 2-1 on Caleb. Logan Feeney is on deck. So it's a hitter's count of 2-1 on Caleb. So it's Joey Taddy on third with 2 away here in the 5th inning. 2-1 pitch. In the dirt, ball 3. Nice smother that time by Joey Thomas. 3-1 on Caleb Jeske. So 3 balls and 1 strike on Caleb Jeske. Now the right-hander Colin works from the stretch. Comes to 3-1. Line to left down the line, but it's all the way toward Kent Middle School, but strike two. Well, Caleb Jeske, well, that ball landed fell for a very long strike two. And it's a full count on Caleb. Now, let's see if Caleb can straighten it out this time, just like Lucas Schaefer did to lead off this frame. Right-hander Patterson ready. 3-2. Outside corner, strike three called, and that will do it for the Mariners. But the Mariners do scratch across the run by virtue of the Lucas Schaefer leadoff teeter. At the end of 5, 4-0, College of Marin. We're in the 6th inning. It is Jake Verweel still on the mound. Now check out this latest number the DJ is playing for us. This artist, I don't know who it is. Is this Green Day? Sounds like Green Day. So it's Jacob Monday to lead things off. So Jake Verweel has 5 scoreless innings under his belt. Here comes the offering on the way to Jacob Monday. It is taken on the inside corner. Strike one called, 0-1 from Jake Verweel to Jacob Monday. 9-1-2 for Mendo here in the 6th. The motion and the 0-1 pitch. Sails high, ball 1. 1-1 the count on Jacob Monday. As left-hander Verweel deals 1-1. Ground ball up the middle. That's going to be into center field for a base hit. As Monday will round first and hold a leadoff single, while Mendocino needs some offense. I can tell here, the Hunter France, the Mendo head coach, looked at his players. Latest time we were in commercial, he said, get on the board, get on the board. Well, Mendo is hoping to get some offense here. Their offense was silent for the first 5 innings. Angel Ponce up, he back to the top of the Eagles lineup. Comes a stretch by the southpaw Verweel. The offering to Angel Ponce, it is outside 1-0. What do you think about Mendocino Eagles? They are looking to take it to the limit right here. 1-0 the count on Ponce as the left-hander Verweel is into a stretch. The 1-0. He's scoring the bunt. He bunts at first baseline. That is foul. Strike one. So it's 1 ball and 1 strike on Angel Ponce. So the Eagles looking to bite, scratch, and claw their way back into this game. 1 ball, 1 strike. Verweel into the stretch. Comes the 1-1 pitch. Line foul over the screen, out of play. 1 ball and 2 strikes on Angel. It's Jacob Monday on first base who got that single up the middle to lead off. There's Joey Teddy playing on the base, holding Monday. Stretch by the lefty. Comes the 1-2. Sails outside, ball 2. Of course, I know that one of the people who is serving complimentary sliders behind the ballpark, he is someone who played for Top Speed Baseball back when I was a play-by-play announcer for that franchise. Yeah. Now Stan Swatala, who ran that team. Stretch 2-2. Ground ball down to second. It's going to be a nice jump by second by Antony. He throws to first. Nice way for Antony to range to his left and throw out Angel for out number 1. Stopping it on second is Monday. And there comes Ethan Holbrook. Ethan Holbrook looking to generate at least a run for the Eagles. Looks like now it appears that I believe this is the pitching coach, Alex Velasquez, out to visit the mound. Well, Jake Verweel has been masterful through 5+ innings, keeping Mendocino off the board. But we'll see. Is this going to be a plain old mound visit? Is there activity in the Mariner bullpen? Well, it appears, there is somebody coming in from the Mariner bullpen. So I'm guessing that Jake Verweel has served his purpose, as there is a new pitcher coming in from the College of Marin bullpen. And this is a left-hander, and I'm trying to read his number. It's number 17, Luke Bertling. So Jake Verweel gets a big hand from the College of Marin tent man as he trots back to the dugout. So Jake Verweel is going to take his seat in the dugout and pray for Luke Bertling. So I'm going to take a little break here while this pitching change is taking place. You are watching and listening to College of Marin Baseball on athletics.marin.edu. I am your play-by-play voice, Deandra. Welcome back. It is runner on second base in Jacob Monday with one out, as it's Ethan Holbrook on the mound facing new pitcher Luke Bertling. So after 5 1/3 innings, Jake Verweel has served his purpose. Now it's the bullpen will take over from here. Bertling into a stretch. He deals to Holbrook. It is taken downstairs, ball one. Of course, that runner on second is the responsibility of Jake Verweel, so the book not closed on the starter quite yet. The stretch by Luke Bertling. The 1-0 pitch in the dirt, and I smother that time by Logan Feeney, and it's 2-0. Because I know the latest time I was in commercial, this person swung by offering me a couple of sliders right now, but I declined because after all, I can't eat and broadcast at the same time. That was nice of this young woman to swing by and see if she could offer me a couple of sliders. Here's the stretch by Bertling, the 2-0. Swinging a miss, he chased below the ball. Runners to make for third. The throw. Oh, yeah. Kind of a double clutch there by Feeney, and it allowed Monday to reach third while just ahead of the throw. He slid in there. Latest offering was a strike. So it's 2-1 on Ethan Holbrook. One out, runner on third. Mendocino with an opportunity to get some offense here. Stretched by the southpaw. Here it is. Line foul all the way toward the soccer pitch. Strike two. On deck is Drake Smart. So runner on third in Jacob Monday with one away. Eagles trail 4-0 here in the 6th inning. Left-hander Bertling ready. Comes the 2-2. Swell tip into the catcher's glove. Strike three, and that is 2 down for Mendo here in the 6th. Now it's going to be Drake Smart, the future valedictorian of his class, to obtain some offense for Mendocino. So it's Jacob Monday on third base with this time 2 away. Stretch by Luke Bertling. He deals to Drake Smart. Drops in the zone for a strike. 0-1 the count on Drake. So Drake with an RBI opportunity. 0-1 the count. Stretch by Bertling. 0-1 pitch to Drake Smart. Swinging a ground ball foul off the screen directly behind the third base on deck circle. So it's Drake behind 0-2. So Luke Bertling works from the stretch. 0-2 to Drake Smart. Drops low for a ball. Well, it was close. 1-2. On deck is Justin Lucas. We'll see. Runner on third and Jacob Monday with 2 down here in the 6th inning. Bertling is ready. 1-2 to Smart. In the dirt. Nice block that time by Feeney, and it's 2-2 on Drake Smart. On deck is Justin Lucas. Top of the 6th. Mariners up 4-0. 2 outs. Runner on third for the Eagles. Birthing into the stretch. 2-2. Outside 3-2. So we'll see. Drake Smart hoping for base hitter ball 4. Base hit can put Mendocino on the board. Ball 4 will put runners at the corners. 3-2 on Smart. Birthing into a stretch. Comes the payoff delivery. Outside ball. Float strike 3. Ooh, a delayed strike call. Sometimes it's difficult to discern the strike call, especially if it's that much behind schedule. So the Mariners do end the threat after 5.5, 4-0 College of Marin. Bottom half of the 6th inning, it is Mariners leading Mendocino 4-0. So it's going to be Logan Feeney to lead things off for the Mariners. Cullen Patterson is still on the mound for Mendocino. Of course, the Mariners scored 2 runs in the first, 1 run in the third, and 1 more run in the 5th. Anyway, it's going to be Logan Feeney, Jacob Antony, and DeAndre Gaines. 2 up. Pitch. Scoring him up. Pulls back. That's inside. 1-0. So 8, 9, and 1 due up in respective order for the M's as the Mariners lead the Eagles 4-0. Like I said, I have my little wisp room that I brought into the park. 1-0 pitch from the righty. It is stride into center field. Center fielder has a long run. He's going to track it down in stride. Nice play. I think that's Jacob Monday patrolling center. 1 down for the Mariners here in the bottom of the 6th. Here's Jacob Antony stepping into bat now for the Mariners. So Jacob Antony stepping in, 1 away, bases are empty for the Mariners. So I checked an updated score from the Coliseum. The pitch on the way to Antony. It is skied on a foul. Right side assist playable. They may have room. First baseman has read on it, and he has, nice catch in front of the first base dugout. Nice play by Brett Baxman. Anyway, it was bottom of the 4th. It was the Oakland Athletics leading the New York Metropolitans 2-1. DeAndre Gaines in the box for the Mariners. Okay, fine. Mets is actually shorthand for Metropolitans. And I am email pen pals with Mr. and Mrs. Met. No joke. Pitch from Patterson to Gaines, taken upstairs ball. Because, yeah, that's right. That's right. I am email pen pals with the 2 Mets mascots. 1-0 pitch. It's lined over to second or first base. Line caught by Brett Maxman. So Brett Maxman flashing some leather at first base. So the Mariners go pretty quickly in the 6th. So we played half a dozen. Mariners 4, Eagles not on the board. New arm on the mound for the Mariners. Zach Coleman coming in to coming in out of the bullpen in the seventh. This is going to be Justin Lucas, Brett Baxman, and Adrian Bilal Pando. The due-ups 4, 5, and 6. This is Mariners up 4-0, 6 innings down, 3 innings to go. Coleman deals line foul straight back to the screen. 0-1 on Justin Lucas. Lucas, the cleanup batter for the Eagles. He is leading off this inning frame. Comes motion by Coleman. The one-strike pitch to Lucas. It is ground ball right towards second. Anthony picks it up. He takes it to first. So it's going to be in time. One away. Lucas is retired on an 0-1 count. 4-3 putout. So with one away, that'll send up Brett Baxman. Of course, Baxman was flashing some leather in the bottom of the sixth. Here he is coming up with one out in the seventh. Baxman looking to supplement that defense with some offense. Baxman up facing Zach Coleman, the new Mariners right-hander. As right-hander, Coleman deals to Baxman. Taking on the outside corner. That's a strike. 0-1 the count on Brett Baxman. We'll see. Top of the seventh, Mariners lead the Eagles 4-0. The one strike offering. Inside corner, strike 2 called. First pitch on the outer half. Second pitch on the inner half. Baxman with an 0-2 count. Coleman kicks and deals the 0-2. Line in a shallow right fielder Ulster coming in. He's going to play it on a bounce. So it's a 1-out single for Baxman. So Baxman does supplement that defense with some offense. Here comes Adrian Bilal Pando to the box. Adrian Bilal Pando in the box with a runner on first and still one down. Taddy playing on the base, holding Baxman. Here's Coleman. He's ready into the stretch. He deals to Adrian. It is up. Strike called outside corner 0-1 as Adrian bluffed to pull the trigger and he didn't, but it is 0-1 on him. Joey Thomas on deck. Now Coleman into a stretch. Here comes the one strike offering. Low and away. Ball one is kind of bluffed to come to first by Logan Feeney. A ball and a strike on Adrian Bilal Pando. Coleman is ready. Here comes the 1-1 pitch. Inside corner, strike 2 called, so it's Adrian behind 1-2. Infield stands at double play depth for the Mariners. But it's Bilal Pando behind in the count. Coleman deals, low and outside, 2-2 on Adrian. On top of the seventh, Mariners lead the Eagles 4-0, but the Eagles have Baxman on first with 1 out. Coleman ready. 2-2 offering. Downstairs 3-2. So it's Bilal Pando hoping for base hit or ball 4. Comes the stretch of Zach Coleman. 3-2. Skied foul. This is going to head out of play directly behind us. Still a full count. Still a full count on Adrian Bilal Pando. Joey Thomas is on deck. See, it's a runner on first and Baxman with 1 away. Eagles trail by 4 runs here in the 7th. Coleman is ready. 3-2. Swell tip. Not quite held on by Feeney, and it's still a full count. So back in the box goes Adrian Bilal Pando. You see, still hoping for base hitter ball 4. Coleman is ready. 3-2 again. Skied foul to the right. That's heading out of play. Still a full count. So Adrian with quite a battle here. So the Eagles have been held off the board for the first half a dozen innings. Now their offense looking to obtain at least something here in the 7th. 3-2 again from Coleman. Scramble, third base on. That's foul off his foot. So he fouled it off his foot while he was still in the box. So it's a good call by Dean Poteet, the home plate umpire, to say that ball was foul. He fouled it off his foot when he was in the box. So now it appears that the third base coach is going to maybe administer to Adrian. I wonder if he needs a little time to simmer out the pain. We'll see. Takes a practice swing. He looks like he's okay. Yeah. I think he looks like he's fine. He just needed a little time to simmer out the pain. So 3-2 on Adrian Villalpando. Here comes the stretch of Zach Coleman. 3-2 again. In the dirt, that's blocked that time, but it is walked to Villalpando. Being pushed to second as backsman. So the Eagles are looking to obtain some offense here. They were held off the board for the first half a dozen innings, but it's a sizable deficit for Mendo. They have Joey Thomas coming up to bat now for Mendocino as his backsman on second, Villalpando on first. One away, Mariners thinking double play. Now Coleman is ready. Check on second. He deals to Thomas. It is scrambled. This could be two. To short. To second. To first. That is a 6-4-3 double play to leave a runner out there. We are heading to the seventh inning stretch. 4-0 College of Marin. We're heading to the bottom of the seventh. I had to stand up and stretch my legs during the seventh inning stretch. They don't call it the seventh inning stretch for nothing. Jacob Campbell is leading things off for the Mariners. College of Marin up 4-0 as still Colin Patterson on the mound for Mendocino. It is Campbell, Schaefer, and Taddy the do-ups. The motion and the pitch. He's running him up, pulls back. That's straight down the middle. Strike one. 0-1 on the Mariners shortstop, Jacob Campbell. Comes Patterson. He wheels and deals the one strike pitch. Swinging a pop up. This is foul. Is this playable? I don't know. It is. Not quite caught by the catcher. Was kind of camped under it near the third base coaching box, but it hit off his glove and dropped dead in the turf. So that's strike two. Good A-for-effort pursuit by Joey Thomas to try to catch a pop-up that was hit as high as the torch on the Statue of Liberty. So it's 2 strikes on Campbell. 2, 3, and 4 due up for the M's in the seventh. There's the motion by Patterson. Here it is. Inside corner. No, yep, strike 3. 3 pitches, 3 strikes. That latest pitch was to hit the corner. I was on the corner that latest offering. Lucas Schaefer, who had a home run earlier today. I believe that was back in the 5th inning. So Schaefer looking to get something for the M's. Here comes motion by Patterson. The pitch, swinging and a miss. He chased a high offering and missed it. 0-1 on Lucas. It's wide in the 0-1 pitch. Swinging a pop-up. This is play. Oh, heads up. Oh, boy. Ouch, rough landing. that was directly 1 row behind me to my left. I had to keep my eyes on that ball to make sure I didn't get struck. Yeah, basically strike the play-by-play announcer with a foul ball. That would be disrespectful. 2 strikes on Schaefer. Patterson deals the 0-2. Swing rip to left down the line. It is going to hit the wall. Karen back and play there. Schaefer racing in for a second. He's going to have to hustle the throw. He is nailed trying to stretch it. Oh, man. Lucas hammered that ball, just pull it off the left field wall, and he was nailed trying to go for second. Well, 2 outs. Well, that throw from left was in there ahead of him, so I'm not surprised that Schaefer was out by far. He was out by plenty. Joey Taddy in the box. Comes motion by Patterson. The pitch to Taddy. It is taken upstairs for a ball, 1-0. 1-0 on Taddy. On deck is Steven Elster. Here comes the offering. Chopper, the base side. That is a fair ball. He's going to have to throw across the diamond. Across his body. It's going to be just in time by a half a step. And the Mariners are retired in order. At the end of 7, it is the Mariners leading the Eagles 4-0. New pitcher for College of Marin. It's going to be Brian Thornton, the right-handed hitter who dons number 9. Thornton is a graduate of Archie Williams High School in nearby San Anselmo. The Peregrine Falcons, as they're commonly called. Leading off for the Eagles is going to be Grant Larson, a pinch hitter who's going to bat in place of Diego Velasco in the 8th spot. Grant Larson in his first plate appearance of this ball game, 4-0 Mariners, top half of the 8th inning. Thornton deals to Larson. It is in the dirt, 1-0. Nice smother that time by Feeney. Well, we'll see. The Eagles have missed out on opportunities. They left a runner in scoring position in the 7th inning. Stretch, the 1-0 pitch. Swinging and a miss. So it's a ball and a strike on Grant Larson. Larson batting in the 8th spot in place of San Diego Velasco. Comes a stretch by the right-hander, Brian Thornton. The 1-1 pitch. Drops in the zone for a strike. So it's 1-2, a sailed high, but it dropped into the strike zone. So it's Larson with a 1-ball and 2-strike count. The latest offering was on the inside corner. Here's right-hander stretch. And Thornton deals the 1-2, and here it is. Swing and a miss. He chased a breaking ball and came up empty. And the Mariners are currently 5 outs away from sweeping Mendocino. I got my handheld whisk broom on my hand. Jacob Monday in the box now for Mendocino. Jacob Monday looking to provide some offense for Mendocino. Stretch by Thornton. He deals to Monday. It is downstairs. It breaks too soon, and it's 1-0 on Jacob Monday. Angel Ponce is on deck. Thornton ready. The 1-0 pitch. Skied on a pop to the right. This is playable. Joey Taddy makes the call and makes the play for the second out. So the Mariners are currently 4 outs away from a sweep in this 3-game series. Back to the top of the Mendocino lineup, Angel Ponce, the one who dons the magnificent 11, coming up. Bases are empty, 2 down. as Ponce looking to stage a 2-out rally. Bryant Thornton deals to Angel Ponce, sails upstairs 1-0. Well, we'll see. The Mariners have been in the lead since the first inning, and they are currently 4 outs away from getting out the broom. Comes the 1-0 pitch to Angel. It is ground ball foul off his big toe in the box. 1-1 the count. So it's righty versus righty matchup. And it's nice to get a nice warm greeting from Dean Poteet, the home plate umpire. Of course, Dean Poteet and he and I go back a little ways. We've worked the same games together for the longest time. This is one of them. Comes the 1-1 pitch, sails high, ball 2. That's right, Dean Poteet, the home plate umpire, and we've been working the same games. I as an announcer, he is an umpire. A lot of the same games, especially in recent years. There's Thornton, he's ready. The 2-1 to Angel Ponce. It is outside 3-1. Ethan Holbrook is on deck. Of course, like I said, Mendocino comes into this game with a losing streak of 3 in a row. It's a stretch by Bryant Thornton. Comes the 3-1 pitch. Outside, ball 4. So a 2-out walk to Angel Ponce. So Mendocino still has a flicker of hope. Ethan Holbrook stepping into bat now for Mendocino, as the Mariners still 4 outs away from a victory and, in essence, a sweep in this 3-game series. Bryant Thornton works from the stretch, target outside. Comes the offering to Holbrook. It's lined over first, but that's going to be a foul ball. Strike 1. One strike on Holbrook as Bryant Thornton into the stretch. 0-1 on the way to Ethan. It is upstairs, ball 1. As Angel Ponce, the runner on first, he can be a threat to steal. Was Joey Taddy playing on the base, holding that runner. Stretch. Comes the 1-1 from Bryant Thornton, and here it is. Sails high and inside, ball 2. So we'll see. The Eagles still have an opportunity here. It's 4-0 Mariners, but the Eagles are still in this thing. 2-1 on Ethan Holbrook. Thornton is ready. Comes the 2-1 pitch. Taken inside, ball 3. So we'll see. 2 quick outs and then a walk to Ponce and a 3-1 count currently on Holbrook. Drake Smart is on deck. Right-hander ready. Comes the 3-1 upstairs. Well, it's a strike, my mistake. 3-2. So you got to figure Angel Ponce is going to get a running start on this next offering. 3-2 on Holbrook. As the right-hander Thornton is ready. 3-2, Ponce goes outside. Well, certainly ball 4 that time. That latest offering was not even close. So anyway, visit to the pitcher's mound from Logan Feeney as well as shortstop Jacob Campbell. So this will be the first mound visit charged for either team today. At this juncture, the Mariners will have 5 mound visits remaining, but Mendocino will still have all 6 of their mound visits in their pocket. So Drake Smart looking to seize advantage of this opportunity. He's going to need to, because if Bryant Thornton and the Mariner defense can quell this jam, then that could sink Mendocino to the point where they may not be able to recover in the 9th. But we'll see. Drake Smart would love to knock in at least a run here. Ponce on second, Holbrook on first. The stretch. And Thornton deals to Drake Smart. Straight down the middle. Strike 1 called. 0-1 the count on Drake Smart. So 2 on, 2 away. Mariners up 4-0. As Thornton is ready, he deals the 1 strike pitch to the valedictorian. It is taken downstairs, ball 1. I would assume Drake Smart, he got all A's when he was in high school. I think Drake Smart, he attended high school. He went to Clear Lake High School, from what I can see out Clear Lake. Stretch, the 1-1 pitch. A bluff swing, he takes it upstairs, ball 2. That's right. Drake Smart, when he attended Clear Lake High School, he got all A's. Yeah, this kid got straight A's when he was a student at Clear Lake High School. 2-1 on Drake Smart. Justin Lucas, the cleanup man, is on deck. Thornton is ready. comes the 2-1 pitch. Chopped high toward short. Shortstop has to hurry. He has to throw across. It's going to be in time. What a way for the Mariners to end a Mendocino threat. As the Eagles leave 2 out there, the Mariners assure themselves of entering the 9th inning with the lead. After 7.5, Mariners with a fantastic 4, Eagles with a sailing 0. Check out this latest number being piped in by our stadium DJ. Yeah, heavy metal. Steven Elsner to lead things off for the Mariners as we're in the bottom of the 8th. Elsner, Ferguson, and Jesky, the do-ups, 5, 6, and 7 for the Mariners as College of Marin leads Mendocino 4-0. Well, from the get-go, the Mariners have had quite a few surprises for their guests. Patterson deals to Elsner, swing and a miss, big vicious cut from Elsner, and it's 0-1. Nice turnout of fans for this game Saturday afternoon in Kentfield. 0-1 pitch. Trumper down to third. This is going to be a close play. He has to release it across. He's safe. Hot hustle down the line by Elsner. The third baseman kind of had trouble getting it out of his glove, but he couldn't get it over there in time. So Elsner with an infield single. Here's Jake Ferguson, who is the tall, slender Tamalpais High School graduate. And Ferguson, like myself, is a Mill Valley resident. So Ferguson looking to generate something. The Mariners looking to pad their 4-run lead here. Patterson is ready. He deals to Ferguson, taking upstairs 1-0. So you got to figure Colin Patterson is the starting pitcher for Mendocino. I wonder if he could be summoned to go the distance. And Mendocino's pitching staff has been taxed. Stretch the 1-0 pitch. Line short, it's going to be caught. And there's not going to be a throwback to first as Steven Elsner scampers back in without a throw. So that's 1 away. So nice, good swing by Ferguson, but it was lined right to short. That's Adrian Villalpando, the shortstop. Anyway, timeout called by one of the Mendocino coaches. This, my friends, appears to be a call to the bullpen, as I can see the field umpire making a signal toward the visitors' bullpen. So Colin Patterson pitched well today, but of course he got no run support to show for it. But Colin Patterson gets a nice round of applause from the Mendocino 10th man, as Colin Patterson, he shouldn't feel ashamed about himself. He pitched well despite his team trailing 4-0. Yes, it's going to be this kid who wears number 23. This is Tyler Linnell coming in to pitch. Tyler from Kelseyville. He's a sophomore. He's a graduate of Kelseyville High School. So Tyler Linnell will come in to pitch, and I will take a little break here. You're listening to College of Marin Mariners Baseball on athletics.marin.edu. That's edu as an education. I am your play-by-play voice, Deandra. So it's Tyler Linnell taking the mound for Mendocino. As we are still in the bottom of the 8th, as the Mariners have Steven Elsner on first with 1 away. It appears it's going to be a pinch hitter in place of Caleb Jeske. It's going to be Chris DeLantis, who's a Terra Linda High School alumni. He is a freshman at College of Marin this year. So it's 21 for 16. Steve Behringer passing his lineup change along to Dean Poteet, the home plate umpire. That's right. Steve Behringer has been at the helm of College of Marin baseball. This is his 23rd season as head coach. So it appears that Behringer's going to send up a left-handed batter to face the left-handed pitcher Tyler Linnell. Wow, what an amazing strategy by Behringer had I ever witnessed before. So it's Tyler Linnell on the mound. So it's Chris DeLantis at bat. Here it comes from Linnell, taking on the outside corner. That's a strike. 0-1 on DeLantis. Left-handed batter versus left-handed pitcher. Steven Elsner on first base. There's Brett Baxman on first, holding the runner, being Elsner. Here's a stretch by Linnell. Here comes the 1-strike offering. Scrum ball down up the middle. It's going to be by into center field, past the reach of the diving second baseman. Elsner's going to round second and jam on the brakes. They may have a play. He's safe. Wow. It was kind of throw right back into the second baseman, Angel Ponce, but he could not quite swipe tag Elsner. So it is a station-to-station single ultimately. So the Mariners have runners on first and second with still 1 down. So the Mariners looking to pad their 4-run lead here. The Mariners scored twice in the first, once in the third, and once more in the 5th. The latter was a home run over the left field fence by Lucas Schaefer. Anyway, so it's Logan Feeney up with runners on first and second and 1 away. Here's a stretch by Tyler Linnell. He deals to Feeney. It is on the lower outside portion of the plate for a strike. We'll see. The Mariners looking to sweep the Mendocino Eagles and stay close to Los Medanos in the Bay Valley Conference pennant race. Los Medanos currently half a game to the good over the M's. The runner bluffing off second, that being Elsner. So that is 1 disengagement for Tyler Linnell. Or was that a disengagement? Well, the umpires did not give a signal. Well, I think that's a disengagement, but I don't know. Here comes a stretch by the southpaw Linnell. The 0-1 to Logan Feeney. It's ground ball down shortstop. He's gonna have to come for the shroud. Appreciate throws. It's off the bullseye. Pops off the glove of the first baseman and coming in to score. Sliding is Elsner. Stopping it on third is the trail runner DeLantis. So it's 5-0 Mariners by virtue of that error. It's a bounce throw from short. That was a bounce throw from the shortstop Adrian, and Axman could not secure it. So safe on first is Feeney. All right, 5-0 Mariners as it's Jacob Anthony in the box. Runners at the corners, still 1 out. So that's 3 errors. That's the 3rd error charged to Mendocino today. So it's Jacob Anthony up, looking to keep the line moving. Stretched by Linnell. Here comes the offering to Anthony. There goes Feeney. Pitch skied into dead center field. And the center fielder is going to, catcher comes runner. He's going to take the gamble. As DeLantis will come in to score by virtue of the sacrifice fly. So it's 6-0 College of Marin as retreating back to first without a throw is Feeney. All right, good sacrifice fly by Anthony. DeAndre Gaines stepping into the box for the Mariners. 6-0 College of Marin. So the Mariners do pad their lead ultimately. As it's up to DeAndre Gaines to keep the line moving. Feeney on first. There's Baxman playing on the base, holding Logan. Stretch. The offering to DeAndre. It is outside 1-0. DeAndre Gaines coming up with 2 outs. Logan Feeney on first. That's Brett Baxman playing on the base, holding Logan. Left-hander, Linnell ready. The 1-0 pitch. Drops in the zone for a strike on the breaking ball. 1-1. So it's 6-0 College of Marin here in the bottom of the 8th. Runner on first with 2 down. Linnell ready. Here comes the 1-1 pitch. Sails outside. Ball 2. 2-1 on DeAndre Gaines. On deck is Jacob Campbell. Left-hander Linnell is ready. Comes the 2-1 pitch. Side foul to the screen, strike 2. 2-2 on DeAndre Gaines. Like I said, DeAndre is from Pinole, California. And Pinole, I think, is just north of Berkeley, is it not? Left-hander is ready. Comes the 2-2 to DeAndre. Sails way outside all the way to the backstop. That's going to allow Feeney to reach second. That, my friends, is a wild pitch. So it's a full count on DeAndre Gaines. DeAndre hoping for base hitter, ball 4. Base hit can perhaps plate another run. Ball 4 will put runners on first and second. Now here's Linnell working from the stretch. 3-2 payoff. Low and outside. Ball 4. So walk to DeAndre puts runners on first and second. So that keeps the line moving. Jacob Campbell stepping into bat for the Mariners. We'll see. First and second still 2 away. Mariners up 6-love here in the 8th. Stretched by the southpaw Linnell. He deals to Campbell. It is outside 1-0. We'll see. Mariners lead it by 6. We're in the bottom of the 8th. 2 on, 2 away for College of Marin here in this inning frame, bottom 8. Left-hander Linnell ready. The 1-0 pitch to Campbell. It is skied, pop foul out of play, straight back. 1-1. One ball, 1 strike on Jacob Campbell. Lucas Schaefer is on deck. We'll see. 2 on, 2 away for the Mariners here in the bottom of the 8th. Mariners appear to be in the driver's seat. Left-hander Tyler Linnell ready. Here comes the 1-1 pitch. Taken low and inside. Ball 2. 2 balls and 1 strike on Campbell. We'll see. A base hit can plate another run. Speedy personnel on the base paths for the M's. Linnell ready. Here comes the 2-1 pitch. Skied down the right field line, but this is going to be a foul ball. 2-2. The ball was hit off the fence well beyond the reach of the right fielder, as he was not going to catch it trying. I mean, dude, I think it would have taken a Justice League superhero to catch that foul ball that was way down the right field line. 2-2 on Campbell as the left-hander Linnell, he goes into a stretch. Comes the 2-2 to Campbell. Lined into center field. Center fielder back under he has room and makes the catch in front of the warning track to retire the side. But the Mariners do pad their lead. At the end of 8, Mariners lead Mendocino 6-0. Norm on the mound for College of Marin. It's going to be southpaw Riley Phelan. Riley is a graduate of Sonoma Valley High School, the Dragons, as they're commonly called. So it's going to be Justin Lucas to lead things off for Mendocino. So 6-0 Mariners. So this is not a rulebook save situation for Riley Phelan, but we'll see. The Mariner defense looking to finish the Eagles and get out the broom for the sweep. Lucas Baxman and Adrian Villalpando, the do-ups. Phelan wheels and deals and is taken outside 1-0. So it's 1-0, strikes on Justin Lucas. Well, we'll see. The Eagles are trailing the Mariners 6-0 as Riley Phelan looking to close out the Eagles. 1-0 pitch from the southpaw, just swinging and a miss. So it's a ball and a strike on Justin Lucas. I know that the sliders that I'm planning to get after I finish and sign off, those sliders do have some slaw on them. Dude, I love it. 1-1 pitch. Low and inside. That's on the lower inside corner. Strike two. That's right. Those sliders do have slaw on them. Dude, I love slaw. 1-2 offering. Small tip to the backstop. Still 1-2. 4, 5, and 6 for the Eagles here in the top half of the ninth. Well, the Eagles are going to risk a long trip back home to Ukiah unless they pull off a ninth inning miracle. Phelan wheels and deals to 1-2. Outside, that was close. 2-2 on Justin Lucas. On deck is Brett Baxman. Phelan wheels and deals to 2-2. Sky to right down the line, but pursuit the right fielder. He's tracing it toward the line, and he makes the catch. But it's 1 out. So the Mariners are 2 outs away from a victory. It appears to be that number 19. That is Drew Beck patrolling right for the Mariners right now. 1 out. Here comes Brett Baxman in the box. Of course, the Mariners defeated Mendocino 13-3 right here on Tuesday. They defeated Mendocino 9-3 in Ukiah on Thursday. And the Mariners 2 outs away from sweeping the Mendocino Eagles. Here comes motion and pitch to Brett Baxman. It is in there for a strike on the inner half. 0-1 the count. Last I checked, that game at the Coliseum, end of 6, the Oakland Athletics leading the New York Metropolitans 2-1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Outside corner, strike 2 called, so it's Baxman behind 0-2. So the Mariners are looking to finish the Eagles and get out the broom for the sweep. 0-2 from the southpaw Phelan, low and inside almost. They got him in the big toe, so Baxman takes one for the team on an 0-2 count. So we'll see. The door is ajar for a Mendocino comeback. Adrian Villalpando coming up to bat now. We'll see. A double play can ice this ball game. So we'll see. The Mariners are currently a half a game behind first place Los Medanos in the standings. As left-hander Phelan ready. He deals to Adrian low and outside. Ball one. Like I said, yesterday, Los Medanos defeated Solano by a football score of 21-10. It took place in Solano. So the Mustangs swept the Falcons in that 3-game set. 1-0 pitch from Phelan. It is downstairs, 2-0. You know what Charlie Brown of Peanuts once said? The game is never over until the last man is out. Phelan is into his scratch. The check on first. The 2-0 pitch. In there for a strike. It was a high strike, but it found the zone. And it's 2-1 on Adrian. Joey Thomas is on deck. Stretch by Phelan. Comes the 2-1 offering. Taking it outside, 3-1. We'll see. The Mariners need 2 outs to finish the Eagles. 6-0 College of Marin here in the top of the ninth. Phelan is into his stretch. Comes the 3-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, so it's a full count on Adrian Villalpando. See, a double play will win it for the Mariners as there is Brett Baxman on first with 1 away. Mariners 2 outs away from a victory. Phelan ready. 3-2. Swing a pop-up. This is playable. A shallow left. The third baseman, Ferguson, makes the call, and he's going to make the catch on the outer edge of the diamond to produce the second out. So the Mariners need 1 more defensive gem to finish Mendocino. Joey Thomas trying to hang on for the Eagles as it's still Brett Baxman on first, this time 2 away. Mariners are 1 defensive gem away from the winner's circle. Joey Thomas trying to hang on for Mendo. Phelan is ready. He checks first and deals to Thomas. It is in there for a strike on the inside corner, so the Mariners 2 strikes away from a victory. 0-1 on Joey Thomas. Southpaw Riley feeling ready. Here's the 1-strike pitch. Going inside, ball 1. 1 ball and 1 strike on Joey Thomas. We'll see Joey Thomas trying to get something for Mendo as the Eagles down to their last chance. Stretch. Phelan deals the 1-1. Skied foul to the screen, strike 2. So the Mendocino Eagles down to their final bullet as the Mariners are 1 strike away from icing this thing. Back in the box goes Joey Thomas. Runner on first, 2 down. Phelan into the stretch. Here comes 1-2. Outside 2-2. This game has gone by at an ultra fast tempo. Game started at 12:53. It's currently 2:57, just over 2 hours in length as of now. Phelan is ready. Here comes the 2-2 to Thomas inside. Now it's a 3-2 count as Thomas stayed away from being nicked by that one. So you got to figure Brett Baxman is going to be going on this next offering. 3-2 on Joey Thomas. Joey Thomas is hoping and praying that he can get base hitter ball 4. Phelan is into a stretch. The runner will go. The being Baxman. Payoff from Phelan. Swing and a miss, and that is the ball game. And the Mariners have swept Mendocino by virtue of a shutout. And just so you know, I did not want to mention shutout until the Mariners actually earned it. So this length of this game was 2 hours and 5 minutes. Yeah, San Francisco, where's your disco? The Mariners stay close to Los Medanos in the Bay Valley Conference pennant race as the Mariners' 10th man gives their boys of spring a nice round of applause as the Mariners have gotten out the broom against the Mendocino Eagles. The Mariners improved to 12-3 in conference, 19-15 overall. The M's have won 6 in a row. Mendocino drops to 4-11 in conference, 10-20 overall. Mendocino has lost 4 in a row. The victory goes to Jake Verweel. The loss gets charged to Colin Patterson. So anyway, I will be back at it when the Mariners play host to Napa Valley College on Tuesday, April 25th and Friday, April 28th in the season-ending series. And I will be back at it a week from next week. So until then, I am your sportscasting woman, Deandra, saying, be yourself. Everyone else is already taken. Once again, the final in this one, the Mariners blank Mendocino 6-0. Final line score, Mendocino, no runs, 5 hits, 3 errors. Mariners, 6 runs, 10 hits, and no errors. So I'll be back at it 2 weeks from now when the Mariners play host to Napa Valley College. Until then, I am your sportscasting woman, Deandra, saying goodbye from College of Marin, and I'll be back for the season-ending series. Take it easy. Have a great rest of your weekend.